Putting aside the disadvantages of COVID-19, did you realize that as a result of the epidemic, online classes has been made possible widely in Malaysia? The fear and concerns among students and lecturers in the early stage of online classes are now replaced with comfort and acceptance. Hence today, here I am with the sole purpose is to convince all of you that online classes are the best method to be carried out in the education system. I will discuss the true advantages of conducting online classes instead of the physical class and then move on to the rebuttal, and lastly we'll conclude my persuasive speech. To begin with, firstly, online classes is the best method to carry out the learning processes because it is flexible. Not only our online courses are cheaper, but we also need not have to spend precious time commuting back and forth to classes or fly several thousands miles away to a foreign land. Online education enables that the teacher and the student to set their own learning pace, and thus the added flexibility of setting a schedule that fits everyone's agenda. As a result, using an online educational platform allows for a better balance of work and studies, so there's no need to give up on anything. Studying online teaches us vital time management skills, which makes finding a good work-study balance easier. Because online learning is more flexible than classroom-based learning, students can work through material at their own pace. People who need more time to grab a concept can take it, and people who want to work faster may also do so. So we can watch video lectures on the go, such as while commuting, especially if they are mobile friendly. So instead of in-class assignments, which can be stressful for some as they need more time to process new material, online courses allow us to complete assignments at a student's own pace. Secondly, online classes have a higher level of effectiveness compared to the physical class. A statistic by IBM has found that participants learn 5 times more material in an online courses using multimedia content. In addition, because online classes give students full control over their own learning, students are able to work at their own speed. It increases the effectiveness of the assignment that they were doing at that time. Generally, students work faster than they would do otherwise and take in more information. They are able to move faster through areas of the course that they feel comfortable with, but slower through those that they need a little more time to digest on. Lastly, online classes are better because it is cheaper. It gives hope to underprivileged people to further their studies as they need not to pay much. What's the biggest difference between online and physical class? The campus, obviously. If you attend a regular college, we were probably going to spend several thousand ringgit a year on room, tuition fees, textbooks, cafes, food, and more. But that is not the case when students have their studies at home, peacefully without feeling homesick, eating mom's cooking for lunch, and able to go out with family whenever and wherever without having to chase for their physical class. In that way, monthly fees would be lowered and the mental state of the students would be healthier, which is good for the students. Now that I have explained about the benefits of online classes, you might have disagreed in some point, right? So considering that Malaysia isn't so coverage savage in terms of its internet connection, some might argue that it won't be fair for students who does not have stable connection to go through online classes fully. I too do understand the struggle to seek for 4G coverage in countryside area. And for that reason, I am proposing for online classes to be taken seriously by the authorities, for them to make stable internet connection available for everyone in the country. Secondly, some might also argue that the lack of face-to-face learning might affect students' communication skill to prepare them for the work environment later on. But if these online classes were to be conducted fully in the near future, I believe that each university will discuss at length about the procedure, the timetable, the study plan, and the assessments conducted during the course to fit into the nature of the learning experience. Every skill will be incorporated into each courses for the lecturer to assess during the online class. Hence, it should not be a problem to sharpen students' communication skill, even though that there was no physical class. In conclusion, I have discussed about why online classes is better than physical classes. and the possible rebuttal for those who might disagree with my opinion. My last word is, when you combine online learning's effectiveness and the economic benefit, it stands up as a great alternative and supplement to face-to-face learning. Hence, you should reconsider about online classes.